Wow. Those crows all flew through the wall. Should really just burn the body. That'd be the smart way to deal with some of that issue. So, standing on top of a human now. My bad. Yep, he's just under there. He seems to be in one piece underneath there.
Must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start? Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though, so necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane.
Interesting. That greatly recontextualizes the threat. I would just walk over and tell them that right away, just so they know that there's no curse or anything like that. It's literally a dragon that dropped somebody on them. Although, if I don't fully resolve the thing first, maybe I don't get paid. Because maybe they don't care about the dragon if it's not an immediate threat. Because it was just a random incident instead. So I guess he has some incentive to keep the quest going until it's resolved. And then ask for his reward afterwards. So what's the deal with the crane up here? Ew, this is a mess. That's not a good time.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Convenient blood trail. Everything leaves a mess in this game, making it easy to follow. To be fair...
Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
To be fair, no one in the Witcher universe is really planning on dealing with a CSI situation. It's like, oh yeah, we turn on the blood with a black light, and we can follow the blood in this direction. Like, the killer had to have used a bat, and all this other nonsense. Like, it's the type of stuff that makes sense in CSI, and The Witcher does it, and we do some of it in even in Deus Ex Human Revolution, but it's not the setting is definitely the type of thing where the locals wouldn't expect
heavily.
it.
Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
In this case, it's a dragon, obviously, but I'm just talking about the general concept of how conveniently there's always a trail. Everyone's got perfumes. People don't bathe so much, so you can smell people from 50 years away. And they cover themselves with perfumes to try to mask that. You can hear them nearby. What if the dragon died of its wounds and it's getting fed on by necrophages? Oh, I hear...
Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked a local distillery. Bastard.
Is that gonna make things hard for you, Witcher? Trading blows! Ow. You killed my combo. I wanted my combo. Now I'm disappointed in you. What are we gonna do about you, huh? Oh, they're gonna pop. I need to stay away from them. I think rot fiends are on the list of enemies that blow up. Yeah, they do. Those are a nasty thing when you're trying to deal with them for the first time, especially. Hey there. Oh, he still got me. Oh, the Quen blocked it, though. Still not easy to keep that combo going long enough. 10. Get out, get out, get out! Oh! Didn't mean to do that. Kinda got stuck in the animation longer than I meant to. Whoopsie! I was trying to get my charge up. I got it up to 10, but then I had to blow it that way. Let's go ahead and use my kidney decoction. That way I can heal myself. Bootlegger's notes. Ooh. So I say to that, Mr. Tremblay, the whole... That's a word. Sans Retour Valley is overrated. Those wines, why, don't get me started on SS. Ever since they started mass producing it, they should call it Ete. I don't know what that means, for it's definitely seen better days. Then he says, right you are. Always been a chap myself. In fact, between you and me, I even prefer it to sangreal. You know, the wine reserved for her illustrious highness in her inner circle. And then, the fool I am, I blurt out, oh, I agree. Whenever her grace has me taste it, I've got to swill my mouth out with vodka afterwards to wash out the rancid taste. Oh, come on. I was drunk, wasn't I? Talking out of my bum. Well, turns out I had rather overvalued my position at court. Trembling needed to but say a word in the Duchess's ear, and in 3 shakes of a donkey's tail, I was out in the street. The job of a ducal taster's been given back to Benoit. Can you believe it? After that scandal involving Baroness Neek and Quillane. As for me, what was I supposed to do? Had I no choice but to start making and drinking my own brews? That's always been my true passion. Well, that didn't work out. That's what you get for insulting Sangreal, apparently. He wasn't a fan, and now he's dead over here somewhere. Ooh, so, some armor to sell. That'll help me pay for some of those town upgrades, if nothing else. Oh, I missed a corpse. There we go. Alright. So no more blood trail, probably, but I should be able to follow the scent of this area. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Insult the wine, get stuck on your ass, have to be an entrepreneur, then get killed by a dragon, more or less, or the necrophages that come with it.
Landed on the roof of the distillery, raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on.
That's how you do. Hey, a new bed's at my house. I'm getting my...
Prince. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly.
It's a really weird experience to have, like, the equivalent of emails from Amazon saying my stuff's arriving. Like, oh yeah, ordering the new shipment from my winery has arrived.
Barely crawling.
This dragon's having a real bad time. Did he swim?
Second draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
Oh. Well, now there's more than one. That's a little worrying. Although it'd be an amazing coincidence.
Flew off together. Probably bound for their...
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. It's the 3 dragons! It's the slizzards I took out before. I'm about to follow this path straight up to the place where I already took out all the dragonids. Unless there gonna be more now. Maybe there could be more now, but I think that's what's happening.
Trail ends here. Been up here already. Might want to take a look, just to be sure.
That's kind of cool. Even the even my own game is acknowledging the fact that I already encountered the slizzards up here and wiped them out. What a coincidence! Wow, I just found these guys while I was doing the last few little bits of exploration and everything. So are they still gone?
Had it right. Slizzards stole the cows. Well, killed them already. Maybe now I can get someone to pay me for it. Good thing I incinerated those eggs back there. Now to collect my reward.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Just random adventuring, I found this crazy cluster of draconids, or what we call them in this case, the dragon-like creatures, and I killed them before I ever found the problem that they caused in the first place. This is great. Hello, statue man. I am back with your anticlimax.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
At least there was also local Grandmaster recipes.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at our Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architect wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work! Allow me to walk you away, Master. Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Well, we have follow-up, don't we? Big feet to fill. Wait, big feet to fill, like not shoes to fill, but feet. Oh, because he's making a giant statue. This is all pieces of the statue, too. Whoa. It's actually a really weird sight to see so many little, well, not little, but pieces of statue everywhere. Is that butt? That's a butt. That guy's hammering a butt. It's the back of a leg and a butt. Alright, the more you know.
So, Master, the workers who vanished. How goes the search?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardeisto. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Saint Lebioda's footsteps. Oh, that's another thing. That's another new detail. We've seen a hint of Saint Lebioda's footsteps before. We saw a weird piece of statue, I thought, or some weird quest marker about that, and it never came up again. I didn't really know what it meant. Locations marked in the statue on your map indicate places where transports carrying materials need to finish Saint Lebioda's statue, or engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them with aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. Interesting. So I already took care of one of them. There's supposed to be 4 more somewhere out there. We are unlocking more and more map things where it's like, hey look, around the map there's stuff. Although this one's a little smaller in scale, I could see myself doing it. It's a shorter quest than the wine stuff I did already. Where are the statue icons? Oh, wait, they're not, oh, they're included on here. I'll just look for the symbol itself over here. Now that you can actually scroll through these, there's so many symbol types in this game. That's terrifying. Alright. Oh. There's only one on the entire map, according to that. And I've already done it. That's not very helpful. That's not very helpful at all. That explains why I couldn't see any other ones. So I need to get some sort of evidence about the Lebioda's footsteps to even find out where they've gone. Interesting. Why have I not even seen evidence of the other ones yet? Huh. Maybe he has a hint of where I could go? I'll check with him real quick. No, don't. Alright, well I could visit the main building site. Maybe that'll have some piece of evidence. Maybe someone's at the building site who can tell me what path they were supposed to be taking. Oh, wait. I couldn't make out where the quest objectives were because they're apparently all question marks, but they're hidden under the quest objectives that are everywhere. That kind of gives it away. So they're actually, a lot of them are localized right here around the bridge.
Impressive.
Look at this. So this is the statue in progress, and it looks vaguely like the symbol we see. This is a big, tall figure. I wonder if some of this is here because I specifically saved some of the people already. Either way, we're gonna have a bit of an undertaking on our hands to save them all, but I mean, they're seriously apparently like right over there. Oh, that's only 100 paces away, or I guess it's just. I'll just call them paces. Why not? I've never had a proper explanation as far as I know of calling them... You know what, there's a way to measure this kind of. I'll walk straight towards it. Let's look at the number. Yeah, honestly, it seems to reduce in length once per step. Technically, I think that's not a pace. I think a pace is actually 2 steps. Oh well. Wow, it was this close to the building site and no one noticed? That seems problematic. Oh, there's an individual quest for every big feet to fill part. Oh, they're bandits. That's not nice. Shame on you guys. They're just trying to make a nice statue. Why you gotta ruin beauty, huh? What's the point? Alright, fine, come and get me. Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to actually hit me. I completely blew the timing on myself. Oh, I got shot by an arrow. I gotta find their archer. He's literally the only threatening one. There he is. Fire! There's another archer, isn't there? Is there? Ow. There he is. Oh, oh, he's alive. Oh, there's the other archer. He's hiding behind a tree. The nasty little bastard. Ow. Rude. Anyone else using bows? I sure would hope not.
That's enough of that.
There we go. Nice and clean. Oh, he's taunting me. Burn. Oh, range, why? Gotcha. Ooh, double cast. Does one of you have a key on you? I should check. I can probably sell that sword for a decent amount. I don't want to pick up their clubs and nonsense, but I should probably pick up swords. After all, I'm trying to renovate. Wouldn't want to fall behind. There we go. So where's this merchant? There you are. Oh, I don't need a key for this.
But why even bother? What did they hope to steal? Hammers? A hunk of stone?
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Seems they weren't particularly well-informed bandits. They just saw a ship and were like, well, that's ours. I guess maybe they want the ship. Yeah, suddenly these 1 day later pop-ups make more sense to me. So I encountered one of these without ever knowing about the quest, so I saved those guys and I was like, why did they take me back to this hill? What am I doing here? I don't understand. That was a weird moment for me. But now I can just run over to whoever I want and go help them out. Should be straightforward enough. Here we go. Oh, looks like more bandits. Oh yeah. I think? Are they fighting each other? Oh, they're fighting back and forth. Well, this will make it easier for me. They're distracted. Where's the archer? There's the archer. Always watch out for the archer. Oh, I didn't get him. Whoops. Well, he's rather distracted now. Peasants are fighting back. That's great. They're hitting them with shovels and stuff. Let's see if I can keep them alive. Just give up. 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 Wow, he's a durable one. I mean, my steel sword is genuinely awful. I don't have any reason to upgrade it, though, that much, to be honest, because, it's strong against humans, but you know what else is? Fire.
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Exactly.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
What am I, camping to watch them build? Slowly getting taller. So if we trust these weirdly mandatory jumps forward in time, you almost have to think of this as being a like he's just really obsessed with this specific thing happening, and he's like gonna spend all week taking care of it. Oh look, all these things that dropped off that guy. Ooh, I picked up a mace on accident. All right, well, something I can drop if it comes up. Wow, did all these were all of these bandits covered in food and wine? It seems like that would weigh them down quite a bit. Unless some of those were the dead merchants. Yeah, lots of stuff. Yep, even more. I know that one in particular was a bandit. I guess they were grabbing stuff off the cart and trying to run off with it, and then I showed up and had to ruin that for them. I'm horsing so hard right now. Why can't I move? Okay. Sure. Oh, what's these guys' deal? They just seem to be hanging out. Oh, did he get sick or something?
Wake up.
White Wolf of Salvatore!
Wait, are they drinking the wine named after me?
Hey, wake up.
What?
Giddy up.
They're just all drunk.
Good evening.
Wake up.
Well, I mean, it's at least they're not in danger. Oh, look, it's the architect. You're kind of responsible for all this, asshole.
Wake up.
Leave me in peace, Witcher.
I will ard the shit out of you if you don't wake up on your own. You don't want to feel it, but that'll wake you up real hard. Ew, they're all puking and shitting everywhere. Alright. Alright. Reminds me of that time when we were on our advanced field techniques trip, and a friend of mine got so drunk that he passed out in his tent, and then he puked in his tent, and then he slept all night in his tent of puke, because he was too drunk to even realize what was going on around him. And that made him not drink for a few years, because suddenly you're just not so into the idea. It is so... Oh, there we go. That's the sound I needed. I'm like, where the hell is this last guy? It's freaking dark. Oh, he's hidden.
Feu du Fafin?
Come on, get up.
Saint Lebioda sent you. I must now repair my wagon. They await me at the building site.
So long.
Why is he exclaiming? It's all your fault. You're just drunks. Nothing happened. I didn't save you. Weird dialogue. But yeah, after what happened, that guy would feel nauseated by just the smell of alcohol. So he didn't do any drinking for a long time. We're well on our way to the last one. Interestingly, I don't think that the game actually progresses by a whole day. I could be totally wrong, but I'm noticing that it seems to be roughly 6 hours later in the day, once the time transition happens for that cutscene. But, my echidna decoction has not been running out this whole time.
Not good.
That's not a good sign. I've admittedly never I've never looked very closely at the decoction stuff, so for all I know, it just never progresses when time jumps happen. I'm not actually sure. Maybe it only goes away when you meditate. / run out of time in real time.
Blood. Lots of it.
Alright, there was one other time where we randomly encountered some guys that were being attacked by creatures. Oh yeah, they all ran off into the woods.
Kikimors?
Kikimors. Kikimors. Those are not insectoids, are they? I think they're vampires. No, they're insectoids. Vulnerable to insectoid oil and Quen. I mean, Igni. Let's get that oil on it right now. Just get that out of the way. Thank you for being able to very easily detect things like that, because I wouldn't be able to. Good job, Witcher. I don't have good insect oil, do I? 25%? A lot of them are at 25%, I think. Which ones are at 50? Hanged Man, Beast, and Cursed. Oh, cool. Beast and Man. Great. I have a damage bonus against the 2 type of creatures that are easiest to kill with Igni. Because if it's a beast or a man, they're usually very flammable. So I have no reason to actually bother trying to apply oil in the first place because of how easy they are for my specific build. So naturally, those are the ones I'm totally good at, totally have all the advantages against. Those background noises aren't welcome. Oh, did I find them? I believe I found them. Alright, well we better hope we can find the the living workers. Oh. What exactly are they? They're like burrowing tarantula beetle monsters. Not a fan. Oh. Those are all eggs, we should get rid of those. I can't lock onto the eggs though. My attacks auto-lock onto enemies, so I need to line up the cone of the attack with the enemies to make it work properly. I have now been poisoned. Congratulations, me. I'd like to thank the Academy. Am I getting more poisoned? That green seems to be getting bigger. Hey, buddy. Oh, you didn't like that. How you feeling? Alright? Ow. I'm gonna contend that he does not feel alright, and he wants to pass that feeling on to me. I'm glad he likes to share. It's important to find that kind of virtue in a bug monster. But I'm gonna have to ask him to leave. I see you there. I'm trying to build up my attack if I can. Oh, I lost it already. Bummer. It went back down to 0. Or maybe I triggered it successfully. I believe we're good now. Gross. You know, picking up some good old Kikimor discharge. Ugh. I love picking up things called that game called Discharge. There's more?
So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
Wow. Oh shit, bandit! I think this wasn't supposed to happen as part of this quest. Nice scenic overview of the newly completed ruins. Oh man, they finally finished the statue of a saint. Now to set this guy on fire and plunge a blade through his heart. That was just a random encounter. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What's this? Rabbit pelt. Random corpse rabbit. Sure, why not? Well, that was an experience, wasn't it? Alright, well that was completed relatively quickly. It was just a quick little clearing of 5 little locations here and there. Something approaching me right now? I hear sounds. That was probably my own horse, actually. Alright. I feel like I should have a word with the queen about the state of her kingdom, because this is absurd. They have a project to work on a statue relatively close to civilization. Like, there's the main city, there's the statue right there. And only 12 wagons successfully reached the statue, and 5 of them were intercepted by one problem or another. Okay, 4 of them, I will say. One of them was, admittedly, just drunken idiots. But, 2 of them were attacked by monsters. One of them was being attacked by a form of greater monster in particular. One of them was just a swarm of local problems, but the other one was like a genuine problem issue. Then 2 were attacked by bandits. This place is an absolute mess, and they should be ashamed of the state of their kingdom. So I have a theory about the construction of this quest. See, him praising me like I saved him didn't make any sense. But I think what's going on is, like, that was the 4th out of 5 sets of people I saved. And the last set of people could not be saved because they were corpses, because they got killed by the monsters. So I think the architect was scripted to specifically be in the last group that you rescue that is not as long as the last one's not the dead people. So, because she's the one he's the one running the whole place, so I think it just makes sense to set it up that way. Could be a coincidence, but I think it is set up to do that, which would be why he has the dialogue as if you saved him, because most of the situations involve being saved by him, of saving him from something, and not just him being a drunken idiot. But in this case, he's permanently characterized as this drunken fool because of what happened.
Helped you finish the statue like you asked.
Master, what would I have done without you? Countless throngs of Lebiota's followers will praise in prayer.
And you'll pay me, right?
But of course, your reward. The investor is a serious man of enterprise. Our plan foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the costs of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
Me, Witcher, I can see.
Look what we've got. Look at that. I did not make that, actually, but I helped make that indirectly.